Doctor explains, one leaf that helps lower blood sugar and support artery health. The experience of waking up to a frustratingly high blood sugar reading even before consuming anything is a common and disheartening reality for many. Despite diligently adhering to conventional dietary guidelines and lifestyle recommendations, those critical numbers often remain stubbornly uncooperative. This daily struggle can leave individuals feeling helpless, perpetually searching for effective, sustainable solutions. Yet, what if the path to more balanced blood sugar management, enhanced cardiovascular vitality, and optimized metabolic function wasn't concealed within prohibitively expensive pharmaceutical prescriptions, overly restrictive and joyless meal plans, or complex, exhausting fitness regimens? What if a significant part of the answer lay instead within the humble, often overlooked leaves that have resided quietly in kitchens and herb gardens for countless generations, their profound therapeutic potential largely unnoticed by modern healthcare paradigms? I am Dr. Rachel Williams, and my purpose today is to illuminate the remarkable properties of not just one, but 3 distinct plant leaves. Extensive contemporary research, alongside centuries of traditional wisdom, strongly indicates that these accessible botanical allies can genuinely support critical aspects of health, including blood sugar regulation, robust cardiovascular well-being, and efficient metabolic function. It's crucial to understand that these benefits are not derived from transient hype or unsubstantiated miracle claims. Rather, they stem from specific, potent compounds working at a fundamental cellular level, influencing the very biochemical pathways that govern our health. These are not exotic, rare ingredients requiring laborious special orders from distant lands. Instead, they are readily available, affordable plant leaves, each brimming with unique arrays of essential nutrients and bioactive compounds. Clinical studies have consistently demonstrated their capacity to positively influence key physiological processes, such as insulin sensitivity, the rate of glucose absorption, and the overall health and integrity of arterial walls. Let me emphasize from the outset, the information presented here is not intended to suggest that these leaves should replace established medical care, prescribed medications, or the invaluable guidance you receive from your dedicated healthcare team. My intent is to empower you with a deeper understanding of how specific whole foods, particularly these remarkable plant compounds, operate at a sophisticated metabolic level. This knowledge can enable you to make more informed, proactive dietary and lifestyle choices that profoundly complement and enhance your existing comprehensive health strategy. The scientific investigation into these leaves is genuinely compelling, revealing intricate mechanisms where plant-derived compounds modulate how swiftly glucose enters the bloodstream, how effectively insulin signals cells to absorb sugar, and how resiliently your vascular system navigates inflammation and prevents the detrimental formation of plaque. While billions of dollars are justifiably allocated annually to medications and interventions, many of which are unequivocally necessary and life-saving, these unassuming leaves continue their silent, diligent work in the background. They synergistically support your body's intricate natural regulatory systems, meticulously improving how individual cells respond to insulin, diligently reducing the pervasive inflammatory processes that can inflict significant damage upon delicate blood vessels, and consistently helping to stabilize glucose patterns throughout the entirety of the day. The insights you are about to gain are firmly rooted in a rich tapestry of published scientific research, meticulous clinical observations, and traditional use patterns that have been refined and validated across diverse cultures and span countless centuries. This exploration is not about supplanting science-based medicine, it is about enriching it. It's about cultivating a profound understanding of how specific plant compounds can thoughtfully complement and robustly support the continuous, intricate work your body is already striving to achieve in maintaining optimal health. Let's begin our detailed exploration with the first remarkable leaf: bay leaves. Most of us are familiar with bay leaves from culinary applications, where they are commonly tossed into simmering soups, hearty stews, or savory sauces, imbuing dishes with a subtle yet profound depth and aromatic complexity. However, very few people truly grasp that these seemingly ordinary leaves harbor an astonishingly dense concentration of vital nutrients and potent bioactive compounds, all of which may significantly influence metabolic health. To truly appreciate their potential, it is essential to delve into the precise biochemical composition of a bay leaf, as understanding these individual components provides a clear rationale for their impact on blood sugar management and beyond. Regarding its protein content, dried bay leaves contain approximately 1.8 grams of protein per 100 grams of dried leaf material. While you won't derive a substantial daily protein intake from consuming small quantities of bay leaves, the plant proteins present play a subtle yet significant role in how your body adeptly manages glucose. Proteins, even in modest amounts, contribute to the activation of insulin receptors situated on the surfaces of cells. This activation translates into enhanced efficiency, allowing your cells to more effectively draw glucose out of the bloodstream. Even marginal improvements in insulin receptor function can accumulate over time, leading to measurably lower fasting glucose levels and noticeably calmer, less dramatic post-meal blood sugar spikes, thereby reducing metabolic stress. The one carbohydrate profile of bay leaves indicates approximately 7.9 grams of carbohydrates per 100 grams. However, what truly matters here is their remarkably low glycemic index, which hovers around 38. This crucial characteristic means that when you consume bay leaves, they do not intrinsically trigger significant, rapid elevations in your own glucose levels. In fact, specific compounds intrinsically present within bay leaves appear to possess the unique ability to modulate how other carbohydrate-rich foods consumed alongside them ultimately affect your blood sugar response. The fiber content of bay leaves is where their metabolic prowess becomes particularly compelling. Bay leaves boast an extraordinary concentration of approximately 26 grams of fiber per 100 grams, a figure that is exceptionally high for a culinary herb. This abundant fiber, especially its soluble fraction, performs a vital function by deliberately slowing the absorption of glucose within your digestive tract. This controlled absorption is key to preventing the sharp, sudden, post-meal blood sugar spikes that, over time, can inflict considerable damage upon delicate blood vessels and contribute to cardiovascular disease. Furthermore, soluble fiber serves as a crucial prebiotic, nourishing and promoting the proliferation of beneficial gut bacteria. These microbial inhabitants of your digestive system are now recognized for playing surprisingly profound and multifaceted roles in regulating glucose homeostasis and enhancing systemic insulin sensitivity. Beyond glucose management, fiber has been consistently demonstrated in numerous studies to help lower harmful LDL cholesterol levels by roughly 10% to 12%, thereby conferring a meaningful and protective advantage to your overall cardiovascular system. Magnesium is another critical component, with bay leaves providing approximately 120 millimoles per 100 grams. This essential mineral is absolutely fundamental for optimal glucose metabolism, yet it remains one of the most prevalent nutritional deficiencies observed in individuals grappling with diabetes. Magnesium facilitates the more effective absorption and utilization of glucose by muscle cells. It also acts as a vital cofactor, supporting hundreds of enzymatic reactions indispensably involved in energy metabolism throughout the body. Research has unequivocally shown that correcting a magnesium deficiency can lead to significant improvements in A1C levels, often by approximately 0.4 to 0.6 percentage points. Beyond glucose control, magnesium is vital for maintaining a stable cardiovascular rhythm, supporting robust kidney function and ensuring efficient nerve signaling. Vitamin A, present at approximately 1,000 international units per 100 grams, functions as a potent antioxidant within bay leaves. This antioxidant capacity is crucial for protecting delicate nerve tissue from oxidative damage, a primary mechanism underlying the development of diabetic neuropathy. It also plays a pivotal role in maintaining healthy vision and optimizing intercellular communication, which indirectly yet significantly influences insulin sensitivity. Vitamin C, found at about 12 mg per 100 grams, extends its benefits far beyond its renowned immune-boosting capabilities. Vitamin C demonstrably improves the elasticity and functional integrity of arterial walls, actively reduces oxidative stress that compromises endothelial cells, the inner lining of blood vessels, and has been consistently associated with reductions in fasting blood sugar, potentially by 10 to 15 millimers dl, particularly when integrated with other healthy habits such as regular physical activity and adequate hydration. The iron content at 9 mg per 100 grams in bay leaves is vital for supporting efficient oxygen delivery to all muscles and organs. This enhanced oxygenation directly translates to improved metabolic efficiency and an optimized fat burning capacity. Superior oxygen delivery ensures that your heart operates more efficiently, your kidneys filter blood more effectively, and your muscles are able to utilize glucose more readily for energy. Calcium. Surprisingly abundant at approximately 500 milligrams per 100 grams, plays crucial roles beyond its well-known contribution to bone health. It is instrumental in maintaining proper vascular tone and flexibility, actively supports efficient insulin signaling pathways, and contributes significantly to the overall healthy function of blood vessels. Potassium, with approximately 1,000 nanometer per 100 grams, is essential for balancing sodium levels, supporting healthy blood pressure, aiding in efficient kidney filtration, and preventing undesirable fluid retention. Adequate potassium intake ensures arterial walls remain supple and resilient, thereby reducing overall cardiovascular strain. Manganese, at 2.3 mg per 100 grams, activates critical antioxidant enzyme systems that vigilantly protect your heart, liver, and kidneys from oxidative damage. It also plays direct and integral roles in glucose metabolism and assists the body in burning stored fat more efficiently. Beyond these individual nutrients, bay leaves are a rich repository of polyphenols and flavonoids, powerful plant compounds that act as potent antioxidants. These compounds are instrumental in mitigating arterial plaque formation, effectively lowering harmful LDL cholesterol and activating crucial cellular pathways such as AMPK, which significantly improve how cells respond to insulin and utilize glucose for energy. Research consistently suggests that these compounds may help reduce fasting glucose levels by 15 to 20 milligrams dl and diminish post-meal blood sugar spikes by approximately 15%. Bay leaves also contain valuable essential oils, particularly eugenol and myrcene. These oils appear to enhance the sensitivity of insulin receptors, reduce inflammatory signaling throughout the body, and have been associated with A1C reductions of 0.3 to 0.5% in some clinical studies. These essential oils may also contribute to reducing fat accumulation in the liver and improving glucose uptake within muscle tissue. Practically incorporating bay leaves into your daily routine is quite simple. For daily use, 1 to 2 dried bay leaves can typically be steeped in hot water to make a therapeutic tea or added directly to cooked foods. It's important to note that excessive consumption might potentially lead to mild digestive upset or slight liver stress due to the concentrated essential oils, emphasizing the importance of moderation. If you have a pre-existing kidney disease or known allergies to related plants, it is always advisable to consult your healthcare provider before beginning regular use. To prepare a bay leaf tea, take 2 dried bay leaves and add them to approximately 250 milliliters of water heated to about 80 degrees. not boiling, as excessive heat can degrade some beneficial compounds. Allow the leaves to steep for 10 minutes, then strain and savor the warm infusion. For enhanced glucose modulating benefits, a small amount of cinnamon can be added. A vegetable stew with bay leaves can be created by combining 1 cup each of carrots, zucchini, and tomatoes with 2 bay leaves, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Simmer gently at around 90 degrees so for approximately 30 minutes. The synergistic combination of fiber, antioxidants, and the unique compounds from the bay leaves results in a meal that robustly supports stable glucose levels and cardiovascular health. For a protein-rich option, try sea bay leaf lemon chicken. Marinate 150 grams of chicken breast with 2 bay leaves, the juice from half a lemon, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, minced garlic, salt, and pepper for 30 minutes. Bake at 180 degrees size for about 25 minutes. The protein, vitamin C from the lemon, and bay leaf compounds work together to support insulin sensitivity effectively. At the organ level, bay leaves offer comprehensive support. They enhance cardiovascular health through a dual mechanism of LDL reduction and improved arterial flexibility. They provide crucial nerve protection via their antioxidant content, which actively reduces the risk of neuropathy. They support robust kidney function by helping balance electrolytes and improving filtration processes. Liver and metabolic health benefit from the activation of fat-burning pathways. Muscle glucose utilization is improved, which aids in managing both fasting and post-meal glucose levels. Finally, eye health is supported by carotenoids that actively reduce oxidative stress. The powerful synergy of all these factors, polyphenols, flavonoids, essential oils, fiber, and an array of vital minerals, creates multiple supportive mechanisms that operate simultaneously throughout the body. Consistent daily use, particularly alongside protein-rich foods and adequate dietary fiber, may contribute to reducing fasting glucose by 10-20 mg/dl, decreasing post-meal spikes by approximately 15%, and fostering A1C reductions of 0.3–0.5% over time, especially when integrated with other healthy lifestyle factors. Moving to our second remarkable leaf, guava leaves. This particular leaf might come as a surprise to many, for while the delicious guava fruit enjoys widespread recognition, significantly fewer people are aware that its leaves harbor an impressive and diverse array of compounds that profoundly influence glucose metabolism and vascular health. A closer examination of the intricate composition within guava leaves swiftly reveals why traditional medicine systems across a multitude of cultures have venerated and utilized them for metabolic support for many centuries. The protein content of dried guava leaves is notable, reaching approximately 18.53 grams of protein per 100 grams of dry weight. Although one might not consume massive quantities of these leaves, this plant-derived protein is instrumental in supporting efficient muscle glucose uptake, meaning your muscle cells become more adept at extracting sugar from your bloodstream. When muscles exhibit an improved response to insulin signals, systemic insulin resistance diminishes, which can translate into meaningful reductions in fasting glucose levels and significantly smoother, more stable post-meal glucose curves. The carbohydrate profile of guava leaves consists of roughly 12.74 grams of carbohydrates per 100 grams dry weight. Crucially, the majority of these are complex carbohydrates, intrinsically bound with fiber, which imparts an extremely low glycemic impact. Consequently, when guava leaf tea or other preparations are consumed, your body does not experience any abrupt glucose surge. Instead, specific compounds inherent within the leaves actively slow the rate at which glucose from other consumed foods is absorbed, thereby maintaining more stable blood sugar levels and helping to mitigate long-term A1C elevations. The fiber contents in guava leaves, at approximately 5.41 grams per 100 grams dry weight, functions as a highly effective regulatory mechanism within your digestive system. It acts to significantly slow glucose absorption, thus preventing your blood sugar from spiking sharply after meals. This deliberate, gradual, and controlled entry of glucose into the bloodstream is vital for protecting delicate blood vessels from cumulative damage and concurrently supports the flourishing of beneficial gut bacteria, which themselves play pivotal roles in enhancing insulin sensitivity. This means your body can achieve stable glucose levels without being compelled to produce excessive amounts of insulin, reducing the strain on your pancreas. The antioxidant profile is where guava leaves truly distinguish themselves. They are endowed with extraordinarily high levels of polyphenols and flavonoids, notably quercetin and gallic acid, with total polyphenol content potentially reaching between 1,000 and 7,000 milligrams per 100 grams of dried leaf. These compounds operate as microscopic defenders, vigilantly neutralizing damaging free radicals and effectively reducing oxidative stress within your arterial system. Given that oxidative stress is recognized as one of the primary instigators of arterial inflammation and plaque accumulation, its reduction helps blood vessels retain greater flexibility and resilience. This naturally supports healthy blood pressure regulation and diminishes the harmful oxidation of LDL cholesterol, a key contributor to arterial blockages. Vitamin C, present in guava leaves at an impressive concentration of approximately 142.55 milligrams per 100 grams, offers benefits extending far beyond immune support. This high concentration of vitamin C directly supports optimal endothelial function, empowering the cells lining your arteries to relax and expand more effectively. This physiological improvement enhances blood flow, significantly reduces the workload on your heart, and substantially decreases the overall risk of adverse cardiovascular events. Individuals who regularly consume guava leaf preparations frequently exhibit improvements in various vascular function markers and a reduction in cholesterol oxidation with an approximate potassium content of 1.11%. Guava leaves deliver this indispensable mineral, which is crucial for regulating blood pressure, meticulously balancing sodium levels, and supporting efficient kidney filtration. When potassium levels are adequate, blood vessels exhibit less aggressive constriction, your heart does not have to labor as strenuously, and your entire cardiovascular system experiences considerably less chronic stress. The presence of calcium and phosphorus in guava leaves is also beneficial. Calcium, in particular, supports smooth muscle function within blood vessel walls, enabling them to contract and relax appropriately rather than becoming stiff and dysfunctional, a common and debilitating problem when chronically elevated glucose levels damage vascular tissue over prolonged periods. What renders guava leaves particularly captivating from a metabolic perspective is the intricate manner in which their bioactive compounds orchestrate glucose regulation at a precise cellular level. Research suggests that these compounds actively engage and activate specific signaling pathways that significantly improve how cells respond to insulin. This critical enhancement means that your liver produces less excess glucose, and your muscles are able to utilize glucose more efficiently for energy. The cumulative effect translates into lower fasting blood glucose readings, fewer dramatic and damaging spikes after meals, and gradual yet consistent improvements in A1C levels, often without necessitating extreme dietary restrictions or the introduction of additional medications. Furthermore, guava leaves also appear to positively influence lipid metabolism in profound ways. Studies have consistently demonstrated that regular consumption of guava leaf preparations can lead to significant reductions in total cholesterol, triglycerides, and harmful LDL levels, concurrently increasing protective HDL cholesterol. This multifaceted action fosters a healthier overall lipid balance and actively assists in clearing existing arterial plaque rather than merely preventing its continued accumulation. At the intricate organ level, the pervasive benefits of guava leaves extend across multiple vital systems. Your unharnessed sucker experiences a reduced cardiovascular risk due to improved lipid profiles and a significant reduction in oxidative stress. Your kidneys face considerably less strain because superior glucose control and more stable blood pressure management diligently safeguard these delicate filtering structures from damage. Your nerves benefit immensely from the antioxidant protection and stable glucose levels, which collectively reduce the oxidative damage, often leading to debilitating neuropathy. Even your liver tide receives significant relief as improved insulin sensitivity curtails fat accumulation and mitigates inflammatory stress within liver cells. Allow me to share some practical and effective ways to seamlessly incorporate guava leaves into your daily routine. For guava leaf tea, take 4 fresh or dried guava leaves and immerse them in approximately 500 milliliters of water heated to about 90 degrees Celsius. Allow them to steep for 10 minutes, then strain and drink the warm infusion. Consuming this tea before breakfast or prior to a carbohydrate-rich meal may significantly help to flatten your post-meal glucose curve throughout the day. A guava leaf infusion with lemon and cinnamon offers a synergistic blend. Bring 500 milliliters of water to a gentle simmer, then add 4 guava leaves, the juice of half a lemon, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Allow it to cool to approximately 70 degrees before drinking. The lemon contributes valuable vitamin C, while cinnamon introduces additional compounds known to support insulin sensitivity, thereby creating a powerful combined effect. A nourishing guava leaf vegetable broth can be prepared by combining 1 liter of water, 6 guava leaves, 1 cup of chopped spinach, and 1 cup of zucchini in a pot. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric and simmer at about 95 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. Strain the leaves and enjoy the warm broth. This preparation delivers essential fiber, potent antioxidants, and vital nutrients that robustly support glucose management while simultaneously providing hydration and comprehensive nourishment. For daily dosing, the typical recommendation is 250 to 500 milliliters of properly prepared guava leaf tea per day. It is important to exercise caution, as excessive consumption could potentially induce mild digestive discomfort, such as nausea or bloating, particularly in sensitive individuals. If you are currently taking glucose-lowering medications, carefully monitor your blood sugar, as guava leaves may potentially enhance their effects. Furthermore, if you have pre-existing kidney disease or are pregnant, it is imperative to consult your healthcare provider before initiating regular use, as concentrated preparations might influence electrolyte balance. The comprehensive effects of guava leaves operate across multiple interconnected fronts simultaneously. They are instrumental in helping to lower fasting blood glucose levels, effectively reduce post-meal spikes, significantly improve insulin sensitivity, diligently protect arteries from the insidious effects of oxidative damage, support healthier fat metabolism at the intricate cellular level, and confer substantial benefits to nearly every major organ system adversely affected by metabolic dysfunction. Research indicates that fasting glucose levels may decrease by 10-20 mg/dl. Post-meal spikes may be reduced by approximately 15%, and A1C levels may decline by up to 0.5% over time, especially when consistently integrated with other healthy lifestyle habits. Finally, we turn our attention to the third remarkable leaf: mulberry leaves. This botanical marvel contains what researchers consider one of the most fascinating and potent glucose-regulating compounds ever discovered in the plant kingdom, a unique molecule known as 1-deoxynitrogyromycin, or DNJ for short. But before we delve into the specific actions of this extraordinary compound, let us first comprehensively examine the full nutritional and biochemical profile of mulberry leaves, which will lay the groundwork for understanding their multifaceted efficacy. The MON protein content. of mulberry leaves is quite significant, providing a valuable amount of plant protein that actively supports muscle glucose uptake and enhances insulin receptor activity. When your muscle cells become more efficient at absorbing glucose from your bloodstream, overall insulin sensitivity markedly improves, and insulin resistance consequently decreases. For many individuals, this singular effect alone can contribute to naturally lowering fasting blood glucose levels without the need for additional medication, and it is highly effective in smoothing out the detrimental post-meal glucose spikes that are a primary cause of long-term vascular damage. The carbohydrate profiles of mulberry leaves, while present, consist predominantly of complex structures that function more akin to dietary fiber than readily digestible sugars. Because of this unique compositional characteristic, mulberry leaf preparations exhibit an extremely low glycemic impact. Even more remarkably, when mulberry leaf extract containing DNJ is consumed in conjunction with high-carbohydrate meals, research unequivocally demonstrates its capacity to reduce the glycemic index of those foods by an astounding 50% or even more. This means your blood sugar levels will rise far less dramatically after eating, significantly mitigating the metabolic burden. The abundant dietary fiber in mulberry leaves meticulously slows down the digestive process and glucose absorption, preventing your bloodstream from being suddenly overwhelmed with sugar all at once. Instead of sharp, damaging spikes, your glucose curve remains smooth, gradual, and eminently manageable, thereby protecting delicate blood vessels and significantly reducing stress on your heart and kidneys. This beneficial fiber also serves as a vital nutrient source for beneficial gut bacteria, which further enhance insulin sensitivity and overall energy metabolism. Mulberry leaves are exceptionally rich in antioxidant compounds, including a diverse array of flavonoids, phenolic acids, and other polyphenols that function as powerful cellular defenders. These compounds vigilantly neutralize free radicals that would otherwise inflict damage upon the endothelial cells lining your blood vessels and actively promote the insidious accumulation of plaque. When these destructive free radicals are effectively neutralized, your arteries retain greater flexibility and remain clearer, which naturally improves blood flow and robustly supports healthy blood pressure. Now, let's explore DNJ, 1-deoxynogeromycin, the compound that truly sets mulberry leaves apart. DNJ exerts its remarkable effect by selectively inhibiting specific digestive enzymes, most notably alpha-glucosidase. This means that your body absorbs sugar from the foods you consume at a significantly slower pace. Consequently, blood glucose levels rise less sharply, and your body's insulin response does not spike as dramatically. In compelling human clinical studies, mulberry leaf extract containing DNJ, when added to a high-sugar meal, reduced the peak glucose rise by approximately 40% and peak insulin levels by around 40%. This conclusively demonstrates its potent ability to effectively blunt glucose spikes directly at their source, preventing their damaging effects. Mulberry leaves also contain a wealth of additional bioactive compounds, including flavonoids like rutin and chlorogenic acid, alongside various polysaccharides that actively support immune function and further improve glucose metabolism pathways at the cellular level. These valuable phytochemicals collectively help to reduce chronic inflammation throughout your vascular system, making arteries less susceptible to stiffness and plaque formation. Regarding their mineral content, the magnesium in mulberry leaves actively supports glucose transport into cells, which decreases circulating blood glucose and reduces stress on your insulin-producing pancreatic cells. Potassium is crucial for regulating blood pressure and protecting vital kidney function. Calcium supports vascular muscle tone, enabling arteries to relax and contract efficiently instead of becoming rigid and blocked over time, a common outcome of prolonged high glucose levels. At the organ level, the effects of mulberry leaves are genuinely comprehensive and far-reaching. For your heart, Mulberry leaves help to lower harmful LDL cholesterol and triglycerides while simultaneously improving protective HDL levels, thereby significantly reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke. For your kidneys. The combined benefits of calmer blood sugar and lower blood pressure translate into significantly less strain on the delicate filtering structures that are essential for keeping your blood clean. For your nervous system, the robust antioxidant profile protects against the oxidative damage that is a known contributor to neuropathy. Your liver also benefits substantially because improved glucose metabolism reduces unhealthy fat deposits in liver cells and enhances overall metabolic health and efficiency. Clinical research involving mulberry leaf supplementation has consistently shown measurable reductions in fasting blood glucose, A1C levels, and fasting insulin over time. Long-term studies have further revealed that these beneficial effects are most pronounced in individuals with higher baseline glucose levels, which underscores its efficacy in real bodies confronting genuine metabolic stress, not merely in theoretical models. Let me now share some practical and effective ways to incorporate mulberry leaves into your routine. For mulberry leaf tea, take about 5 to 7 dried mulberry leaves and pour approximately 500 milliliters of hot water, not boiling, ideally around 90 degrees, over them. Allow them to steep for 10 minutes until the water acquires a deep, earthy hue. Consume this warm tea before breakfast or prior to a high-carbohydrate meal to effectively reduce post-meal glucose spikes and provide your metabolism with a significant supportive advantage. A delightful mulberry leaf infusion with mint and lemon can be prepared by boiling 500 milliliters of water. Then add 6 mulberry leaves, a handful of fresh mint leaves, and the juice of half a lemon. Allow it to simmer gently for about 8 minutes, then strain and let it cool to approximately 75 degrees C before drinking. This version enhances the nutritional profile with vitamin C from the lemon and the calming digestive effects of mint, further supporting insulin sensitivity. For a nourishing 1C mulberry leaf vegetable broth. In 1 liter of water, add 8 to 10 mulberry leaves, 2 cups of chopped non-starchy vegetables like spinach and zucchini, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Simmer at about 95 degrees size for 20 minutes, then strain the leaves. This broth actively releases potent antioxidants and vital nutrients that slow glucose absorption and comprehensively support overall vascular health. For daily dosing, the typical recommendation is 250-500 milliliters of mulberry leaf tea or infusion per day, ideally consumed before meals for optimal glucose modulating effects. As with any botanical, excessive consumption can potentially cause mild digestive discomfort, such as bloating or loose stools, particularly in sensitive individuals. If you are currently taking diabetes medications, it is crucial to monitor your blood sugar carefully to avoid hypoglycemia. Additionally, if you have underlying kidney disease or are pregnant, it is imperative to consult your healthcare provider before commencing regular use. The powerful combination of DNJ, abundant fiber, potent antioxidants, essential minerals, and other bioactive compounds in mulberry leaves creates multiple synergistic supportive mechanisms that work simultaneously to help stabilize glucose, diligently protect vascular health, and robustly support metabolic function across your entire body. In summary, we have meticulously explored 3 extraordinary leaves: bay, guava, and mulberry. Each of these botanical allies possesses unique compounds and intricate mechanisms that, as robust research consistently suggests, can profoundly support effective blood sugar management, optimize cardiovascular health, and enhance overall metabolic function. It is imperative to reiterate that these are not presented as miraculous cures. They are not intended as replacements for conventional medical care, prescribed medications, or the comprehensive health strategy you are diligently building with your dedicated healthcare team. Instead, they represent evidence-based, natural options that many individuals find genuinely helpful as integral components of a broader, holistic health strategy. The key to harnessing their full potential lies in unwavering consistency, adhering to appropriate portions, and cultivating a deep understanding of precisely how these leaves operate so that you can utilize them intelligently and safely. When thoughtfully combined with balanced nutrition, regular and consistent physical movement, adequate restorative sleep, and diligent professional medical care, these traditional botanical remedies have the capacity to offer truly genuine and profound support for the metabolic challenges you may be navigating. This journey towards metabolic wellness is fundamentally about continuous progress, not unattainable perfection. Small, informed choices consistently made over time accumulate to create meaningful, tangible improvements in how your body functions and thrives. Prioritize self-care, as these deliberate steps pave the way for a healthier, more vibrant you.